Good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 30th, and we are live at the NASDAQ market site in Times Square with today's Global Markets Report. I'm John Marino, and let's get right to this morning's news. We've got big gains in Asian markets, and that's translated into a positive day for European exchanges. Today we've got plenty of earnings to digest, and here U.S. markets are treading water in advance of the open today. For more on the overseas action, we're going to go now to London. The Deal's Laura Board is there in our newsroom. Laura?
Morning, John. Yes, markets really buoyant. People seizing on the first bit of good corporate news and seeing the silver lining in corporate earnings reports that really aren't that fantastic. We had, as you said, a very strong Asian run today. The Hang Seng closed up 2%. The Nikkei in Tokyo up 1.23%. Here in London, the FTSE is up about 0.5%. The DAX 0.4% and the CAC 40 in Paris up 0.6%. Eurozone business confidence and consumer confidence for the month of October came in better than expected, whereas in Germany the labour market figures showed unemployment in October was static at 6.9%. In the UK, Barclays has risen sharply on the back of a third quarter earnings report. Operating profit actually fell 20%, and the bank also warned that it, to some extent, is embroiled in this slightly worrying transatlantic regulatory probe into potential foreign exchange rate rigging. Nevertheless, people are liking CEO Anthony Jenkins' restructuring efforts and feeling comforted about the bank's capital position. In Germany, the car maker Volkswagen was up sharply as well, as third quarter operating profit came in ahead of forecasts, even though sales actually fell. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Laura. That was Laura Board with The Deal in London. Back here in the U.S., it's going to be a big night for Boston fans, and most likely for the Boston Beer Company, too. The Boston Beer Company, which is maker of Sam Adams, is expected to post profits of $1.82 a share. A year ago, the company had earnings of $1.53 a share, and the stock is up a very heady 82% so far in 2013. After the close today, Facebook will report earnings. The company is expected to post profits of 19 cents a share. A year ago, the social network reported earnings of 12 cents a share, and Facebook stock has been on fire for much of 2013, gaining 80% so far this year. Also, be sure to keep an eye on shares of Starbucks. The company's stock is up nearly 50% so far this year. After the closing bell, they're expected to post earnings of 60 cents a share. That compares to profits of $1.79 a share from a year ago. And finally, our action alert coming from Jim Cramer. He is buying WellPoint, which is up nearly 40% so far this year. Cramer is pointing to a discounted valuation as well as conservative guidance there. Stay with us throughout the day. We're going to have more news from Wall Street, and also be sure to keep an eye on more earnings news coming from Kraft Foods as well as Expedia after the bell. I'm John Marino at the NASDAQ market site. Have a great day.